Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Lori, and today I have another James Bible study video for you. We're going to be taking a look at James chapter 4, verses 4 through 6, and we're going to be talking about how having a relationship with the world is being an enemy of God, and why James calls these people adulterous people. So if you have a relationship with the world, you're an enemy of God, and you're an adulterous person. Okay, let's talk about that. So we're going to jump right on into James chapter 4, verses 4 through 6. Here we go. You adulterous people, don't you know that friendship with the world means enmity against God? Therefore, anyone who chooses to be a friend of the world becomes an enemy of God. Okay, so why does James call these people adulterous people? I mean, that's a pretty strong accusation, right? So listen, we are supposed to be in such a committed, loving, and loyal relationship with God that anything that breaks that loyalty, any actions at all that steps outside of that relationship and breaks that loyalty is like a wife cheating on her husband. No husband in his right mind is going to be like, oh, it's totally okay, honey. You just go ahead. You can have a relationship with me, and then you can have a relationship with him too. It's totally fine. Like, nobody's going to say that. A wife wouldn't say that to her husband, and a husband wouldn't say that to his wife, right? Like, that's why you stand before one another on your wedding day and you vow to love and honor and commit your lives to one another forever, right? And you vow to never step outside of that relationship. And so why do we think, especially if God created the institution of marriage, right? Why would we not think that he expects that same loyalty, honor, and respect as well? So let's read on in verses 5 and 6, and I love this. It says this, or do you think Scripture says without reason that he jealously longs for the Spirit he has caused to dwell in us? But he gives us more grace. That is why Scripture says God opposes the proud, but shows favor to the humble. I love that. Okay, so just a couple of verses before, we're hearing about how uncommitted we are, how unfaithful we are, how we're like adulterous people to God, right? Because we just can't seem to keep it together and stay faithful to him and love him and honor him. Honestly, I mean, a lot of marriages end in divorce because of unfaithfulness, because the other spouse just says, you know what, I can't move past this. I won't continue on in this marriage. You were unfaithful to me. And so this marriage is over. But God doesn't do that with us. What I love is that these verses show his commitment to us. It shows his faithfulness to us. So even when we are not committed to him, he's still committed to us. Even when we're not faithful, he's still faithful. Even when we don't choose to love him, he still loves us with an everlasting love, a love that never fails. So here's my challenge question for you. In what areas of your life do you have one foot in a relationship with the world and one foot in a relationship with God? I think if we're honest, every single one of us is doing this in some way, okay? It could be with your actions, it could be with your thoughts, but in some way, in some level, we each do this. And we are constantly having to turn back to God and asking him for that forgiveness and accepting that grace that he's so good and so faithful to give us. So I'd love to hear from you guys on this verse. If there's anything that you'd like to share or add, make sure you pop them down in the comment section below, because I love talking with you guys. And of course, if you have any prayer requests, I'd love to hear those too, because we definitely want to be praying for you and encouraging you any way that we can. If you are following me here on YouTube, I'd love for you to consider subscribing to my channel so you can stay updated on brand new videos. And if you're on Facebook, make sure to join our Facebook group. It's for ladies only, sorry guys, but it's called Faith Groves Spiritual Mentoring for Christian Women. And in our next video, we're going to be taking a look at James chapter 4, verses 7 through 10. We're going to be talking about how to overcome temptation. So it is going to be a really good one. I'm super excited about the rest of this Bible study. So make sure you join in, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.